You could say whatever you want at the poker table, 'cause I just don't give a fuck. Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. Suck my wee, and if you don't like it, move out the way, nigga. Beat. Yeah. What's going on, people? Welcome to Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely ain't PC. You don't like it? Suck my wee. Sorry, people. That was just quarantine coming out of me. How y'all doing, folks? Sorry, last week I didn't post up a podcast. I wish I had a good excuse for y'all, but the real reason was I went to a Mexican restaurant up the street and ordered a burrito, and it was fucking one of the biggest burritos I've ever had in my life, and that literally put me right to sleep. I just went to sleep after eating this shit. For all you don't know, that's called the itis, short for niggeritis. That is when you eat and get tired. And that's exactly what happened. I ate a burrito, and the next thing I know, it was morning. So that's the whole reason why I have not. That's why I didn't post a podcast last week. I don't have a good excuse, and I don't feel like I owe you a fucking excuse. All right, just enjoy what we're having now. Don't be like one of those freaking girls who try to like, you having a nice time, y'all good, y'all having a time, then they like, where's this going? Like, why is it like, just enjoy the moment we're having now? Why we gotta worry about where this is going? No, I'm saying, I don't want to sound like an unappreciative piece of shit. I'm sorry, folks. I will keep my burrito eating until after the podcast from now on. Or at least have it recorded before. But yeah, we here. In day, whatever of the quarantine. Sitting here, had a couple fun, interesting things happen to me. I've been addicted to this show, Snowfall. I've been watching. I started watching it years ago and just never finished. So now with quarantine, I got all this fucking time. It's honestly one of the best series I've ever seen. Definitely at least top 15, 20, maybe even 10. It's a pretty good show. It's about the crack epidemic in the 1980s in L.A. Pretty much this kid figures out how to make crack and then, just becomes a millionaire, and it's pretty good. Pretty good show. I would recommend watching it to anybody who wants to see crack sold and what it was like in the 80s. It's a good-ass show. Crazy shit. A lot of shit. Last week, what was it? Last week was an interesting thing because somebody I went to middle school with started like a middle school Facebook group, and like everybody from our middle school joined it. Like, surprisingly, like it was just like everybody I could possibly remember for the most part, and we was talking on that shit. It was mad fun. Had a Zoom meeting that was it was pretty good. It was pretty fun. It took a left turn for nowhere. I'm not gonna name names or say who's who, but it just took a left turn for no fucking apparent reason. But whatever the fuck, who gives a shit? It's 20 years ago. Get over all that bullshit. It was fun. I thought we were just gonna, go in there and talk about old memories and hit on old bitches that we've been wanting to fuck for 20 years. But everybody had other plans. But I don't know what the fuck everybody else was doing. But yeah, it was cool. We was seeing a lot of girls. Some girls, some people just in general. Some people look good, and some people look like shit. Some people have packed on quite a few pounds over the years, and it shows. Some of the people on there, I was wondering why every time they posted like a regular picture, it was always from the neck up. Until that Zoom meeting, and I understand why, because the neck down is not as good. It's a classic fat chick technique to post pictures of neck up or tits up. A lot of big chicks have huge tits, so that's their tactic. We all know that. Every nigga knows that, and every woman knows that too, and especially the ones that do it. So whatever, that was cool. I don't knock you. I don't knock it. So that's what we was talking. That's what we was doing. Other than that, I've been doing the same shit like everybody else, quarantining like a motherfucker. A lot of video chatting been going on. I've been getting video calls from people I ain't heard from in years. And I've been doing the same thing. I'm usually not a person to reach out, and it's not a malicious, so I think I'm better. I just don't want to talk. But I reached out to a couple people I haven't heard from in a while. A couple people reached out to me, just talking about shit. And that's it. Like, what else could we do other than watch TV, call people, fucking Zoom meetings, and that's it. And today I had to yell at my son because he's a fucking. My son thinks he's sneaky and he sucks at it. So I hope he doesn't pursue like a life of like burglary or crime, because it's not gonna work out well for him. Hold on. Hey, sorry people. Yeah, I pray to God that he does not pursue a life of crime, because it's not gonna work out well for this kid. He assumes that I wasn't a kid before, so he thinks he's outsmarting me. And today, like, I cooked some chicken wings. And my son, I don't know, he eats chicken like a white person. And people who don't know what that means, it's when there's any meat left on the bone of your chicken wings. Like, we call that, all black people have said that before. He eat chicken like a white person. Like, he'll take like 2 bites and then he thinks he's done. Like, boy, I was like, you got to get all that bone and gristle. You got to get all that. So I tell him, so he brings you to place like I'm done eating. I was like, bro, you got mad meat on them bones. You got to tackle it. This is quarantine right now, man. And there's a meat shortage in the supermarket. I'm going to talk about that later, like a legit. So we ain't wasting no meat over here, all right? Pause for people who still on that shit. And so I guess he didn't want to eat it. So he sits in his room for a second. Then he goes in the bathroom for like 30 seconds and comes right back out. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, and my son is like, I always know he's doing something. I don't know if it's like 6 cents or whatever you want to call it. I always know he does some stupid fuck shit. So I walk in his room and there's like 2 bones on his fucking thing. I look in the bathroom, I say, Julian, did you just flush chicken bones down the fucking toilet, man? First he tried to lie. I said, yo, don't fucking lie to me. Because he been lying. He been on some lying shit lately, man. I've been trying to get that shit out of him. And I get him to admit it. And I fucking get angry. And I'm not going to lie. I punched him in the chest. Fuck all y'all who don't think that you should do that. I'm a guy. He's a boy. At some point, a father should punch his son in the chest. All right? I did it. Fuck y'all. All right? Listen here. How many times you gonna talk to a kid about doing stupid shit and fuck shit before you punch him in the chest? All right? I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about that. I punched him in the chest. All right? That's it. Fuck y'all. It's called discipline, people. Fuck all that positive reinforcement. That only goes so far until it comes to chest punching time. Sorry. And it wasn't like some hard, like, street fight punch. It was just enough punch to let him know that he shouldn't be flushing chicken bones down the toilet. I didn't punch it with all my like strength. Just like, yo, stop being fucking stupid, man. And I yelled at him for a while because he flushed chicken bones down the toilet. Like, if the toilet gets stopped up, like, I work in my building complex, I have to fix that shit. And then I have to explain to my supervisor why there's chicken bones on the toilet. When I'm the one usually yelling at other fucking residents for throwing chicken bones down the toilet. You know, and last Friday, he flooded the fucking apartment. He flooded. There was water leaking down 2 floors under us. So this punch in the chest it wasn't random. Had been building up. And I can name 70 other fucking things he did in the last fucking 2 months. Always doing stupid shit. Always doing stupid shit, man. So I don't know. So that's what happened. Flooded the for most reason, flood apartment, flushed chicken bones down the toilet. What am I supposed to do with that? Just say you're not supposed to do that? I'm gonna say that and punch him in the chest. There you go. I didn't punch him in the eye or the face. Just a nice boom right to the chest. Nothing wrong with that. Whatever. Fuck y'all. And guess what? He flushed chicken bones down the toilet again. Guess what? I'm gonna punch him in the chest again. Fuck you. He's a boy. Boys are too soft now. Can't do that. Nah, fuck that. Then he try to lie and cry and try to bring up other shit that got nothing. Like, shut up, man. We talk. He try to bring up his math homework. Like, what does math homework got to do with flushing chicken bones down the toilet? So you can just shut the fuck up. And that was the end of that situation. So anywho, but yeah, man, how y'all folks doing out there? Y'all quarantining. Don't forget to email our pokertabletop.podcast@gmail.com. Tell me how y'all are handling the quarantine. All right, tell me what y'all doing. I've been, let's see, like I said, watching TV. I still work, but it's just been nothing at work, so I've just been sitting there bored. Playing video games. I'm video gamed out, jacking off, fucking. What else? There's nothing else you can do, really. Like, what else can we do? Like, it's the house, and the house is usually your safe haven, and it sucks because it's like when you was when the world was regular, like you couldn't wait to get to the house. Like you're like, I can't wait to get home, but now it's like I can't wait to get out the home. It's like we just in the house doing nothing. I'm doing jail workouts still. My fucking triceps are getting big for not no reason, but I don't know. I cleaned my turtle tank the other day. My turtles are happy. Got a new filter. They crystal. I had let that shit get disgusting. If Peter would have came in here, them turtles would have been gone, and I would have had some kind of animal trash. Because the way they were living for like the last month has been foul. I'm not gonna lie, but I cleaned that. I cleaned up my house yesterday. I've been saving money because I ain't got shit else to do. What else is there to do? There's nothing. Like, what can't do shit. I'm watching Fuse TV right now. King Karan, that Instagram guy, he got a show called That White People Shit. I'm watching it. I've been growing plants on my windowsill and my porch because there's a meat shortage. I don't know if y'all know, if it's real, they're going to start limiting how much meat you can buy. So we might have to be eating plants again soon. So I suggest y'all start growing something or learn how to grow. And that's it. And when I was growing, I did what everybody does. I got a friend who's like, he's a gardener, and I went on YouTube. And what I realized about when you learn something on YouTube, this is going to sound, there's no way to say this without sounding ridiculous, but white people be trying to make shit sound so fucking confusing. They don't know how to simplify shit. I was looking at a garden, he was talking about pH levels and they overwhelm you too quick, so you start thinking that shit in over your head. And you talking about this and that. Like, yo, bro, like, we talking about growing. Like, all I need is water and sun, right? I've grown plants in school before, and that's all you need. And then, so I go in this Walmart with this fucking over-knowledge, and I'm buying, like, all this shit. I got all this shit in my cart. I'm reading, and then, like, I got to, like, the dirt. And it was like overwhelming, and I don't know. I just had like a moment of clarity. I was like, "Yo, am I reading a bag of dirt right now? It's dirt. I'm just gonna buy dirt, and I bought some plant food. That's as much as I was going, and I'm putting these fucking seeds in water, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not overthinking this shit. All right, like so. Fuck you, whoever that guy was. I watched on. He looked like he was like half white and half Asian. I don't know if he's a big thing in the plant community, but fuck that dude. I don't give a shit. Sorry. Jesus, I'm sorry. Oh, I got another one. Okay. I think I'm good. Yeah, fuck that dude. That Asian guy. white Asian. He was just too. He was too. And what always pisses me off is when they're super complicated and they're super excited. That I don't know why those two combinations of things always piss me off. I can't explain why, but like when it's like, and they always try to act like it's so easy. Like yeah, it's so easy. Like this dude, the same guy. Cause I like ginger. Like I always have at least a pound of ginger in my house, and I'm actually growing ginger right now too. And he was like, "Oh yeah, this is how you grow fucking ginger." Like he's like, "All right, so you grow the ginger," and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna show you how to turn your ginger into ginger powder." I was like, "Hey, all right, let's see, let's watch this." Then he pulls out some $150. He's like, "All you gotta do is put it in your dehydrator." Like I don't got a fucking dehydrator, motherfucker. I don't got a $200 ginger dehydrator. Why would I have that? Who just has that laying around? The fucking subtitle for the goddamn video been making ginger powder with your ginger dehydrator. Then I would have known I don't need to click this because I don't even have a fucking dehydrator. But you clickbaity motherfuckers, and I'm still talking about the same guy. You're a fucking. I don't like you. It gets to the point where that video pissed me off so much. I don't even like you as a person anymore. Forget a gardener. I don't like you as a person. If I saw you behind me, I wouldn't hold the door for you like that. I wouldn't really try to hurt you, but I wouldn't hold the door for you. All right. And I would hope the door would hit you in the face just a little bit, too, before it hurts, and that's it. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I just had a moment with that garden fucking guy. I don't like him. What else? I went fishing last week. That was pretty fun on my little raft. Me and my son, we caught some bass. Some nice sized bass, like 1-pounders. I mean, it wasn't none of that big shit I'd be watching in Texas and shit. But then my son caught a fucking this thing had to be at least 40 pounds, like a snapping turtle. This shit was humongous. I thought his fucking rod was hooked on a log by the way his rod was bent. I was like, yo, and that shit popped up. I was like, we tried to help damn turtle, but I'm sorry, man. The thing was too big. It was a snapping turtle. It was huge. I didn't feel like losing no fingers, so we just cut the line. And I wish that turtle the best. I hope that hook comes out of your neck, because I wasn't gonna fuck with that shit. Nah. That thing was huge. That fucking head was bigger than my fucking fist. Like that thing was humongous. So that's about it. You know. What else you gonna fucking do, man? What else you gonna fucking do? You know? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm watching this fucking show. It's so weird. Because I got the closed captions on, so I'm like half watching. What else, man? Had some makeup sex with a significant other. My significant other. That was pretty cool. It's one of those nice fuck sessions we had. Wasn't bad. Nice fuck session. You know, when you gotta bring out all the bells and whistles. When you just go in there like, yo, I'm eating ass tonight. That's just what I have to do. Gotta eat some ass sometimes, my nigga. I'm an adult, man. You can't shame me for eating ass, all right? I'm not 20 no more. Well, I'm fucking trying to find myself. I'm 31. Jason eats ass, all right? And I'm fine with that, all right? There was a point in my life where I wasn't fine with that when I was doing it, but I kept, it was a secret of mine. Now, I mean, granted, I don't say this at the dinner table, you know. I don't say this around my grandmother, but amongst my friends, yes. I mean, they already knew, like, for years now. I started eating ass. I don't know if it was too early, but I started. Once I started eating pussy, I mean, once I really got into eating pussy, like, you're gonna end up eating ass, man. I mean, Eddie Griffin had a joke about that, and I think Patrice O'Neal had a joke about that. It's like, come on, man. Like, the shit is literally right there. Like, if you're eating pussy, if you're going in, you're gonna fuck with the ass. And especially if you're eating pussy from the back, cause like, your nose is already in the ass. You might as well fucking just adjust a quarter inch up and go to town. So, whatever. I don't eat. But I limit my ass eating. I'm not just out here just eating ass. Don't think I'm that guy. That's a different whole different type of guy, and I try to keep people like that out of my life. But if I like you, I'll probably eat your ass. Put it that way. I don't know why I just said that. You know, but whatever. You gotta eat ass sometimes, man. Eat ass. I mean, eat a girl's ass. I think is like the equivalent of like how girls like really suck balls, like really go in and suck your balls. I mean, that's like the equivalent because the pussy's like it's just one thing, you know. The dick is like got the shaft, and then they got the balls. The balls is like the golden zone, you know. Like a bitch just suck your dick, and that's all good and bro. But when she goes in on your balls, you're like, oh man, this is great. I'm really having a good time. And that's how I feel like we're eating ass with girls. Like, you know, you eating pussy, she gonna like it. But when she's licking her ass, she's like, oh man, I'm really, really enjoying this ride right now. And it is what it is. Like, I'm an adult. I've done a lot of shit in my day. Like, I started fucking when I was 14. All right? And at about, I say right out of high school, I just started experimenting with shit because I just wanted to get nasty, try some shit, all this shit, you know. And that's how Cordova gets down. I don't know what to tell you. Who gives a fuck at this point? I'm an adult, man. Can't tell me when I'm trust me, the motherfuckers I'm doing with this, they ain't complaining. All right. So, fuck y'all. I ate ass. I don't know where to go after that. But whatever. Yeah, I'm just good. I'm glad y'all still rock on me this quarantine because like for the last, I think it's been like 6 episodes. That's all I could talk about because I'm not doing really much. Sitting around trying to clean my house, trying to eat healthy, trying to get in shape, but still eating cookies. You know, it's just like I'm just like caught between a rock and a hard place, man. Where it's just I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm cooking a lot. I cooked oxtails yesterday. That was good. You know, I know from all my white listeners who don't know what oxtails are, shame on you. Oxtails is one of the best things you can put in your mouth, food wise. I learned how to make them. I made some last week and then this week, but this week I really put my foot in and did them. Shits was so good. But that's it. I just been cooking, cleaning, half teaching my son. Thank God for them fucking Google Classroom and them Zoom meetings, cause those first couple of days where I had to do it by myself, that was brutal, man. I think all teachers need $100,000 raise after this shit, cause the shit they do is fucking it's God's work. It's saint level shit, man. And they deal. We all struggling with one or two, maybe three kids. These motherfuckers are dealing with 30 kids at a time, multiple periods, and imagine fucking Jesus. Them motherfuckers need mandatory ass eating for teachers. The women, I don't know about the guys if they want a rim job, but it's just for the women there needs to be mandated government ass eating for these women and $100,000 raise because that shit's crazy. And what it is with me, what fucks me up is just like I know the work, but it's like with math, I'm really good at math. But what it is like every like 5 years they just switch up how to do it, and I don't know why. Like I see like I seen some shit like the way they divide. It's like different. It's way longer than way longer than like the way I learned, and I think that they do teach it like that because the world gets more complicated. So I guess they trying to get their brains to think of things like a little more complicated. in long form, and maybe that's just a conspiracy theorist in me. But it's just I don't know, man. It was kind of this is weird, but I mean now I have to relearn it and shit, and thank God for YouTube and math.com and all that shit, because that's what I be going on. Like, fuck, I go on YouTube, relearn it, boom, I'm back in the game. But it's like, it's pissing me off with my son. It's like, he'll just say he don't get it. Like, bro, go on YouTube, man. I'm about to go on the same YouTube that you can go on yourself. I'm trying to teach this kid to be more independent. I mean, he got a certain level of independent independability. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but some shit is just like, come on, bro. Like, you don't need me for this, man. And he's one of them kids where you teach him something one day and then the next day he may or may not remember. And it's like you just read teaching every fucking day. And it get fucking annoying, mate. It gets fucking annoying, mates. You know how much fucking longer they expect me to do this shit. Alright? Fuck, it's hot. It's hot as hell in my house. The one thing you know about Jason, he hates being hot. It's because I live on the top fucking floor. All the fucking heat comes up here. That's how I always got the fan, always got the windows. But there's no happy medium because I'm on the top floor, it's mad windy up here. So it's good when I get a nice breeze. But if it's 2 degrees too cold, my house just gets fucking freezing. And then I close it. And then my house immediately heats the fuck up like an oven, like in 20 minutes. And I'm fucking burning up. And I'm walking around in my drawers. And then fucking, like, I would usually walk around in basketball shorts. I take those off. I'm in my fucking drawers. Then I take my shirt off. Then I'm really in my fucking drawers. And then I get just a tad bit too cold. I put my fucking shirt and thing back on. Then I'm fucking hot. Then my balls are sweating. And then it's like, fuck, man. Then it's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? What are we gonna do, man? People cannot be in a fucking house like that. And they're reopening the country, certain places. And, you know, based on the quarantine way I'm feeling, you're like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. But everybody's fucking still getting sick. So all they're going to do is just have a big spike again. And then probably in fucking September, October, when it gets cold again, we're going to be right back in the fucking house. Pissed off even more because it's the second time. But honestly, I would much rather, because it's starting to get warmer out, so it's really going to make us East Coast, y'all, West Coast and down South people probably ain't feeling so much, but us East Coast people, we ain't feeling that shit. We don't want to waste this fucking shit. So I'd much rather in the winter, because you're kind of already kind of in the house most of the winter anyway. But it's just, like, these scientists, I heard a couple, I'm sorry. I heard a couple people got, like, I heard one thing Africa actually has a drink that cures it. And then a couple other scientists got their first phase. I don't know how credible these people are. Like someone in Iran, another one in, I think, Japan or China. I don't fucking know. I don't even give a fuck at this point. And when the vaccine comes out, I'm not even going to take the vaccine. It's just, I'll take it if I catch it, but I'm not just taking it just to take it. It's like flu shots. I don't get flu shots. Fuck that. Fuck, I need a flu shot for. I eat fucking 10 pounds of ginger every day, nigga. That's my fucking flu shot. God damn it. But yeah, I'm fucking. I'm not taking that shit unless I catch it. Then it's like, I guess I got no choice. But 2 weeks. 2 weeks to hell. But this is what I don't understand about this fucking corona shit. If it takes 2 weeks to heal, for most people, other than sickly ass motherfuckers or pre-existing condition people, we've been in the house for 6 months. Shouldn't, other than the people that already have it, people not have it? Because you've been out of contact, not in contact with people for well over, way more than 2 weeks. Everybody who had it should be healed from it by now. And the only people who should have it would be in the doctor's office and shit. So what the fuck, man? I'm just, like, confused. Like, Jesus Christ. And I know a couple people caught it. Shout out my boy's mom. She just beat it. She almost died. A couple people I know almost died, beat it. Some people I know died from it. I'm just hoping my grandfather, my mom, my grandmother, none of them catch it. something happened, I wouldn't be okay. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Right there. We almost approaching 30 minutes. And people, I've been keeping these 30 minutes. I don't know if you listened to the last one, because I'm sitting here talking to my fucking self. Which like I said, I do anyway. But it's just like, well, I'm not going to sit here and force you to listen to me talk to myself for an hour. If I got an hour's worth of shit to talk about, I'll do that. And interesting. Not just me being my selfish, narcissistic, thinking everybody wants to hear what the fuck I'm saying. If I got some interesting shit to talk to for an hour, then I'll do it. But most of the time, after 30 minutes, I don't even want to hear myself talk. Now, when I talk to other people, yeah, these shits be hour, 2 hours. Those are the ones I like. But I can't meet up with nobody. But my fucking core is actually more than 6 feet. And I might be able to do a couple with some people. So, I'm going to see. But anywho, I'm signing out. Once again, this is Jason Cordova. Podcast we do for GP. Definitely ain't PC. You don't like it, suck my wee-wee. If you got questions, concerns, you want to talk shit to me, go to pokertabletop.podcast@gmail.com. And like always, you're going to throw your chips in. You're going to do it at the poker table. And hopefully I get to upload this immediately, because my son dropped my computer last week and cracked the screen. So editing this is going to be great tonight. Have fun. Good night, good morning, whatever the fuck. Hi. Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. Suck my wee-wee, and if you